strap it so that I can get it up, so it doesn't flip over and flip away.
It's gonna be sweet once it's all done. It's gonna look a lot different.
I was thinking use a clip. Tape here. That might be a better option. Oh, I don't have it.
I don't think I've ever seen you when I'm working with Joe. Okay, so when I walk in, I turn left. Is that the first one on the right? Those were the rooms I used to make phone calls in. Okay. Walking down to that very empty set of desks.
I'm sure there'll be a few. Thank you.
shop project.
Alright, so it's middle. No, you're gonna be
Okay. I'm just gonna be next to Pete so I can throw and sites so I can throw dirt on shoes. Where's sites?
Nope, front.
Front. I thought we were supposed to be in the back.
I just got a haircut yesterday. Oh, free.
Are they starting with the dirt?
Did you get George the extra large?
Hey Joe, are they doing the dirt first? Apparently. Or are they just sizing up their helmets? You guys ready to move up a little bit to the
Do you need help?
It's wired. No, we're okay, thank you.
I got it. Right there. Can you move Geauga Lake? How hard is that?
It's hard, it's popped up against something.
Okay. Are we ready? Oh my gosh, we're here. This isn't on. Is it on? Yes, I would clap a lot. Welcome to Aurora Park at Geauga Lake. And it is complete with a gorgeous rocket ship from Geauga Lake Park and, of course, a sign reminding us what beautiful lake is behind us. I want to give a special welcome to a couple people. Mary Kate Hastings from Senator John Husted's office. She there? There's Mary Kate. Thank you for coming. And also we have Commissioner Mike Tinlin here. Mike, thank you so much for coming. And we have Bainbridge Township Trustee Christina O'Brien. Thank you, Christine, for being here. We also have wonderful proclamations from Governor Mike DeWine and State Representative Steve Demetrio, who could not be here today. So this is a big day for all of us who have labored since 2014 to bring something awesome to this beautiful site. We worked with Cedar Fair on the rezoning in 2014, and then ICP and Bainbridge on the Joint Economic Development District Agreement. Then we decided we needed to secure public access to the lake. Now, how was that going to happen? Well, you know, I kind of envisioned a little easement or something, but alas, we had many years of negotiations following all of those events with ICP for an easement, or maybe just a couple acres along the lake, or, wow, how about the lake itself? So here we are today, owning not only 47 acres on the southern shore of Geauga Lake, but also the lake as well. and we are breaking ground today for a beautiful park. So this is phase A1. There are a number of phases that we expect to come, but A1 will include renovation of these 2 gatehouse pavilions that you see behind me here, renovation of the dock, which is sort of behind there, so that we can have boat rentals in the early stages. Also, obviously, a roadway and parking. We'll have an entrance, and we expect to have a beautiful grassy area right along the lake for picnics, fun, frisbees, and general enjoyment. And that's about 15 acres of redevelopment of this former parkland. There are many people to thank for being at this point today. I want to first thank our great team for the city of Aurora, led by Service Director Harry Stark and Parks and Rec Director Laura Holman. Planning, Zoning, Building Director Denise Januska, who kept redoing maps for us as we went from, a little easement to, maybe a couple of acres. To Finance Director Tim Clymer, who found the money. Thank you, Tim. And to Law Director Dean DePiro, who made the deal. He made the deal. I must say, though, none of this would have happened without council approving the deal. Thank you, council, for your support through this whole project. And by the way, there's more to come. We also have amazing design consultants, MKSK, led by Cullen Mavis. She's here today. Cullen. Our engineers, Strand Associates, with Kelly Kubander. And our architects, DLR, and we have Amy Haney from them here today. Thank you. I also want to thank Aurora's own Planning Commission, led by Jim Mullis, because they've embraced this project. Thank you, and Jim is here today. Thank you, Jim. So I said that council was obviously a very important element in all of this project. And it was. And these folks have worked hard, and they have shared this vision. And without their support and encouragement and commitment, we would not be here today. So I would like to ask Council President George Horvat to come forward for a few remarks. George.
Well, I guess the only thing I can say is thank you and congratulations to the city of Aurora and all the members of any committee, anybody had anything to do with this huge undertaking. And Mayor, thank you for everything you've done to nurse us along to get us to this point. Number one, Harry Stark, thank you for all the work you've done. And I know your whole team has done plenty. And my council members, it's been a long time coming, but it's good to be here. And since we first started talking to Mr. Stark about this, we knew we were under some pressure to get things done and get things done quickly. And I appreciate everybody's cooperation to get us to this point. And again, thank you all for being here. This is a huge thing for the city of Aurora. And I hope my kids and everyone else's kids and grandchildren will be able to enjoy this park as I did in the past. Thank you.
And now, last but not least, our incredible law director, Dean DePiro, who spent at more than 24 hours a day on this project over the last multiple years. Dean, I can't thank you enough.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon, everybody. Good to see you all here on this really great occasion for not only the city of Aurora, but for the entire region. This morning, daily I take my kids to school, and this morning, as I was dropping off my daughter, we had some time to talk, and I said, you know, I'm going to be doing a really cool thing today. I'm going to be speaking at a park groundbreaking, and she's heard about me talking about this on the phone and that type of thing. She goes, oh, that's right, Dad. You guys are buying that old amusement park in Aurora, right? Or Aurora. I said, yeah, well, it's partially in Aurora, partially in Bainbridge. We're going to buy the lake. So, yeah. I said, hey, Hadley, I said, what do you think a park like this should have included in it? And she said, oh, I got a lot of good ideas, Dad. So here it goes. She says, first we want a Starbucks there. I said, Starbucks, okay, well, I'm not sure about the Starbucks. What else? She said, well, you should have beach volleyball. You should have water slides. You can have a beach. I said, we're going to have a beach. A pool. She said, how about those paradise pads that you float in the water and that type of thing? I said, okay, I'll let the mayor and council know. And she's a gymnast. How about gymnastics equipment? I said, okay, we'll ask the mayor about that. She said, but I really want you to ask her about that Starbucks. I'll make sure we'll come for sure. So, but at any rate, very exciting. Many of those items may or may not be part of the park, but that's the best part about this. We have such a great design team and great minds, and with the public's input and council's input, we're going to have a great product here. I've been a lawyer 31 years. This is probably the coolest project I've ever worked on, but also the most complicated project. When we got into this, I've been here almost 12 years, and I started hearing about Geauga Lake, talking to council members, and whether it be John Cudley or the mayor or George, about the history here. And when we decided to buy the property, we started negotiating in 2021. And little did I know how complicated the project would be. 2 counties, we're in 2 counties right now, 2 cities. We dealt closely with the Bainbridge Township trustees. I want to thank Christina O'Brien, who's here, who worked really hard and is working hard with us to make this project happen, because this isn't just an Aurora project, it's a regional project, and Bainbridge will also be part of this as well. But just a really complicated deal. ICP, we worked really closely with them. Chris Samarijan, the CEO, a really good company in Cleveland who owned the property. Jeff Martin's here as well from ICP. Jeff, where you at? Jeff, thanks for all your work. Laura Wallerstein from McDonald Hopkins, probably the smartest lawyer I've ever met, who helped work on this. She did a great job. 3 things, in my mind, 3 things got us here today, where we can stand on the site of a famous former amusement park to begin its next chapter. The 3 things are vision, leadership, and teamwork. I want to talk about the vision briefly. I want to give the mayor and council great credit for their vision in creating, or starting to create, what will be here in the future. I think it's going to be fantastic. But if you have vision, it's great, but you need leadership to really put that vision in place. And the leaders that you have here, I think, are some of the best leaders I've ever worked with. They know how to get things done. They know how to work together. They know how to convince people that it's the right thing to do. And I want to thank particularly the mayor for her leadership. But finally, teamwork is important. I talk about teamwork all the time. I'm talking about to my kids or talking to whoever it is. You can't get anything done on your own. They've worked together well. We've worked with the Bainbridge trustees. We've worked with ICP. We've worked with the public. We've brought resident input. Teamwork can get you everywhere. And today we've really, through vision, leadership, and teamwork, we are where we are today. There is no shutdown here in Aurora today, like there is across the country, because of teamwork, cooperation, and people getting together and going towards a common goal. So I want to thank all of you for being here. It's a great day for Aurora, great day for this entire region. Thank you all for being here. Thank you.
I will say, Dean, that your daughter Hadley really has a great vision. And did you tell her there are subsequent phases to this park? I didn't mention them, but hey, yes, we expect to have a beach over there so that we can swim in the lake. We expect at some point to have an outdoor pool, and maybe there'll be a water slide. I don't know, Dean. We can deal with that later. We do expect to have various recreational courts and many recreational options across this beautiful space. As I said, we own about 47 acres, and we are now focused on redeveloping about 15 of those. So there is more to come. So with that, let's get to the digging, and I would like to invite elected officials, Christina and Mike, to be in the picture, along with all directors, please, and Jeff Martin, and Amy, Kelly, and Cullen, please get in the picture. Who have I missed, Laura?
I got him.
You got him? Okay, she'll direct you. Thank you.
Hands on your shoulders. Danny, hands on your shoulders.
You got more?
Anyone else?
Tommy, good? Good? Okay, all right.
Where's Sights' shoes? Sights, come here.
Get out of here.
Come here, I want to see your shoes.
Get out of here.
I already have my bites picked out for all of our visits, but they asked me to get this for tonight. Is this
Don't undo the.
No, I'm not. I'm grabbing it. It's right here. So we'll go back.